Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of The Mill on the Floss, In Their Death They Were Not Divided, by George Eliot, narrated by Jill Tanner. This book was first published in 1860. This recording is copyrighted 2003 by Recorded Books. George Eliot was the pen name of Mary Ann Evans Cross. Born in 1819 in Warwickshire, England, she received an ordinary education, embarking on a programme of independent study upon leaving school at the age of 16. In 1841, she moved with her father to Coventry, where she had her hitherto intense religious devotion shattered upon contact with that city's rationalists and sceptics. Her father's death in 1849 left her with an inheritance that allowed her to pursue her literary inclinations in what was a predominantly male-dominated society. Over the course of her life, she wrote some of the greatest literature in the English language, and has forever been an inspiration to subsequent female writers. She died in 1880. And now, The Mill on the Floss.
Book 1. Boy and Girl. 1. Outside Dorlcote Mill. A wide plain, where the broadening Floss hurries on between its green banks to the sea, and the loving tide rushing to meet it checks its passage with an impetuous embrace. On this mighty tide, the black ships, laden with the fresh-scented fir planks, with rounded sacks of oil-bearing seed, or with the dark glitter of coal, are borne along to the town of St. Ogg's, which shows its aged, fluted red roofs and the broad gables of its wharves between the low wooded hill and the river brink, tinging the water with a soft purple hue under the transient glance of this February sun. Far away on each hand stretch the rich pastures and the patches of dark earth made ready for the seed of broad-leaved green crops, or touched already with the tint of the tender-bladed autumn-sown corn. There is a remnant still of the last year's golden clusters of beehive ricks, rising at intervals beyond the hedgerows. And everywhere the hedgerows are studded with trees. The distant ships seem to be lifting their masts and stretching their red-brown sails close among the branches of the spreading ash. Just by the red-roofed town, the tributary Ripple flows...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?